How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, aka Slammerella, and today, holy crap, I actually decided to get some more black metal, this time from CDN Records. So, as you saw in the title, we have an unboxing to do from CDN Records. Here we go. Nice fat stack here. CDN Records currently has a deal going on right now, hopefully, that if you buy any CD, the timer gets reset to 18 hours, I believe, and that is 50% off any purchase for the most part. I believe there's like a couple exceptions here and there, like brand spanking new albums that Craig got in for CDN Records, or some cassette tapes, but other than that, everything is 50% off. So as long as you keep buying from there, the clock resets to 18 hours. The sale could potentially go on forever. So yeah, I definitely jumped on and got myself a nice couple of albums from CDN Records, and of course black metal. So let's dig in here and see what we got. Let's actually set that off to the side so I don't throw everything on the ground, because knowing me, I'll do that. Alright, so the first album is a 2021 album by the band Oskog, or Oskog, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but it's their debut album that came out May 12th, and it is Vardnadur. There we go there. Again, Digipacks, not going to comment on that, but this is a pretty great black metal album from Sweden. They started in 2020, and besides this, they have a demo, a 3-track demo called Varg, which I'm assuming is based off the track that's on this album. As you can see, there's the track list there. Kind of hard to read, very swirly and whatnot, but yeah. There's the inside here. Neat, simple logo, not too crazy. And an interesting thing about Oskog is that they've got members from Murdrick, Extirpated, and Lord Belial, so almost a super group of sorts. Another thing I could see about these guys is that they could probably fit in nicely on Blackline Records, or even tour around with my friends in Revenge Prevails. Shout out to you guys, always coming out with great music. The sound of this is kind of a warm, heavy production, melodic at times, mostly mid to fast pace, can be very punishing, and then around the end part of the album it kind of slows down, not to a complete halt or anything, but definitely isn't super crazy and murderous, I guess. Yeah, good album, glad I got it. Alright, moving from Sweden over to Spain, we have Balmog with Vacuum. This is their third album. Besides this, they have 4 EPs and 6 splits, and 3 other albums as well. These guys started in 2003. Their sound is more of a chaotic, dissonant type atmosphere going on. Very dark, depressive riffs, for sure. There's the back there. I believe CDN Records also has one of their EPs. I can't quite remember which one it is. Not too much going on with the CD. I guess it's a vacuum in space or something. Got some spooky art there. And a very spectral looking picture of the band in the CD tray. But yeah, good album from Balmog. Vacuum is very enjoyable. You better be sure that you're in for some just crazy, chaotic wall of sound, dissonance, and you better be in the mood for some dark, depressing black metal for sure when you throw this on. But otherwise, really, really good effort from Spain in the vein of black metal. Following that, we're going all the way over to Oregon, USA, with another, basically a super group, because this band has members of Uwada, Diabolic Oath, Enigmatum and Shroud of the Heretic. Those people came together and formed Luctum. Yeah, Luctum is a also kind of dark, depressing style of black metal. Has some cavernous vocals, very atmospheric, some bleak, evil riffs, and just melancholic and forlorn type of mood and setting when it comes to this band. This is their debut album, Ashes of the Titans, came out in 2020 and is their only release so far. There's the disc and the members. Not sure if there's, oh yeah, there's a thing behind us right here. And then the pretty cool logo there at the castle and Luctum dripping down there. This definitely has a different sound to it from what I heard on YouTube, but then having some decent stereo headphones, it really let the darkness and cavernosity sink in for sure. Very bleak and evil black metal. If you're into that type, you'll definitely enjoy Luctum. And again, members of Uwada, Diabolic Oath, Shroud of Heretic, and Enigmatum. Pretty cool. Definitely happy to have this in my collection now. And if I didn't mention it, they started in 2014. So this being their debut album in 2020, interesting that it took them that long, but that's really good music. So check it out. All right, following Luctum with Ashes of the Titans, the next three albums are from a Canadian black metal band, a one-man Canadian black metal band to be specific, and that is Spectral Dance with Eternal Suffering, 1,000 Hells, and Standing Bloodied and Victorious, album 1, 2, and 3. Eternal Suffering came out December 14th, 2020. 1,000 Hells came out February 28th of 2021. And Standing Bloodied came out March 15th of 2021. Needless to say, Spectral Dance burst on the scene and has been releasing tracks and music like crazy. I don't know how they found the inspiration to write that much within like 5 months, but kudos to Joe Steele for doing so. Again, from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Started in 2020. Joe Steele is also in bands like Ice War and Expunged. The only other things that I've seen for Spectral Dance was an EP, a split, and 2 demos. The sound that you get with Spectral Dance is a kind of lo-fi DIY style of kind of Burzum-esque, definitely with the vocals, type of black metal. Again, lo-fi, kind of not depressive suicidal black metal, kind of atmospheric, and has those wailing type of vocals, which is interesting. So if you wanted to consider them Canada's Burzum without the NS ties, of course, you probably could. So that was the first album that Spectral Dance released, Eternal Suffering. This is another look at 1,000 Hells. From February. And this is a little better look at Standing Bloodied and Victorious. Having trouble saying that album name for some reason, but there we go. This one's the little brighter album. And yeah, this is really good stuff considering how quickly it was put together and put out. I'm not sure how long Joe Steele has been working on Spectral Dance material, but it's really good stuff. And for the quick time that they're all put out, they surprisingly don't all sound super duper samey. There's a lot of really good riffs, not too much recycling going on, just a general good Canadian underground black metal band. So yeah, check out Spectral Dance. Good stuff. All right, getting down to the last 2 albums we have here. This one is going back to the States, this time in Ohio. This is Alvin with Death Rites Upon a Winged Crusade. Just a little bit of a mouthful there. But yeah, Alvin started in 2016. They have another album besides this called Void Worship, released in 2017. And in 2016, they have a demo. This is also a one-man project. Sean Death of Burial Oath and Witch Helm. Interesting logo. I dig the spider webs and the spikiness and the little mausoleum possibly that's in the background there. That's probably what that is. Also decent, kind of not lo-fi black metal, but not super high production, that's for sure. It's more of probably the DIY style of black metal. The vocals lean more towards groaning at points. Not so much Inquisition, but a little closer to that style of vocals than most black metal. And the guitars are mixed a little bit quiet. I would probably like to hear the guitars a little bit louder in any future releases, just so I can hear what's going on. I really love solid guitar riffs. But yeah, really, really good stuff though. Highly recommend you check it out if you haven't heard of Alvin before. And again, this is their 2018 album, Death Rites Upon a Winged Crusade. All right, and the last thing, and probably my favorite out of the bunch, not quite sure. It's a contender between three of these projects. This one's pretty good though, and apparently this is a new direction for them. This is the Horde EP, released in 2018 by an Indonesian project called War Cult. They started in 2013. They have 3 albums, 3 EPs, and 2 splits in total. This being one of the 3 EPs. These guys definitely are speedier than the other black metal bands in this collection update. They have, I think, some slight thrash elements here and there in some of the songs. It definitely has a more warmer / thrashy sounding tone in the guitars. Also, really dig that logo. I think the only other black metal band that I could think of that uses orange as their secondary color is Fire Cult. Must be a cult thing because this is War Cult. But yeah, really, really good stuff though. They have shorter songs though for black metal. They're along like the 2.5, 3.5 minute mark. I believe Requiem Enigma has maybe a 4-minute or 5-minute song time. But yeah, if this is their new style, I definitely need to get around to checking out their 3rd album, if this is which direction they went. And they even have a bonus track on here called ANTI. It's a little on the demo-y sounding side of things, probably not completely super duper mixed. I feel like it's from a live setting that song's taken from. Still pretty good though. But yeah, if you haven't heard of War Cult and you like some speedier, slightly thrashier sound to your black metal, definitely check out War Cult's Horde EP and their 3rd album that I'll have here to check out for sure. That is the box of black metal from CDN Records we got in this update. I definitely had more fun with War Cult, Oskog, and Spectral Dance. I will probably have to be in a certain mood if I want to listen to Alvin, Balmog, or Luctum. They're a little more depressing and a little more dissonant and melancholic and forlorn. You really have to be in a certain mood to listen to that and not have it drag you down or feel like you're sinking into the abyss yourself. I like my black metal for the most part to be energetic and have some groove to it, or like a little bit of a thrash tinge. So again, had more fun with Oskog, Spectral Dance, and War Cult. But the other 3 are really, really good bands as well. Highly recommend you check out all of those. And that is it. For Glory, for the Rebellion, Slammerella out. Hey, if you stuck around this long, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe. And if you're wondering what the hell I'm wearing, this is a shirt from my Redbubble shop. It is a Negative Zero shirt with their single Angry Again. It is a fictitious band from my Atenius Massacre and Emerald Spade series, the book series that I'm writing. The Angry Again shirt by Negative Zero is actually worn by Frank Massacre, a serial killer slash supernatural protagonist in the series, who has a little bit of lycanthropy going on with him, which gives him a little bit extra strength, a little bit extra healing power, and a little bit extra longevity in life. And that is why our main characters can't seem to figure out why the fuck he won't die. So yeah, I figured it'd be cool to design his shirt in real life and have it available for anyone who wants to support my projects. I even plan on doing a short horror film with Frank Massacre in it, and a couple of different designs from that will probably be up on my Redbubble shop as well. Again, the Negative Zero Angry Again shirt, which is basically an in-universe cross of Megadeth and Typo Negative put together. But since I can't really do copyright things in my stuff like that, I had to make up an in-universe band, which became Negative Zero. So thanks for watching, much appreciated, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.